Hey, what's going on, y'all? I just recorded a whole video and it got interrupted. And I was saying in the video how I hope I didn't get interrupted and it interrupted me. Um, this is another episode of Corey Unfiltered. What I was saying was that I just finished working out in my garage in the gym, my home gym, and that's why you see me sweaty and whatnot. And I was talking about how I've noticed it's been harder working out in my 30s and my 20s, and that even if you eat right and take care of your body, you're still going to get old regardless. And so, man, it was good, but then it got interrupted. So I'm praying to God that this don't get interrupted again. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet. You know, I talked about how I talk to my parents every day, and I hope that my mom doesn't call me to interrupt this, because the danger of like recording this whole thing on my cell phone is that there's a possibility that somebody will call me, interrupt this, and I have to start all over again. And I would really be frustrated. Then I went into a rant about how I love talking to my parents every day, because in these COVID times, you don't know when it's the last time you're going to talk to your loved ones. And I love and value and respect my parents, and I talk to them pretty frequently. Some people may think that's crazy, but for me, it's not, because I have a close relationship with my parents. But man, I'm mad because it was good, but you guys will never see it. Maybe I'll post it later. But what I really wanted to talk to you guys about today was purpose, man. Like, again, with COVID being around here, not even COVID, man. People are dying. Like childhood actors, like Betty White, even though she was 99. You know, Betty White. I just found out yesterday that Bob Saget from Full House and AFV, this dude died. I grew up on Full House. I grew up on America's Most Home Funny Videos or something, whatever you call it, AFV. I grew up on that stuff, man. I'm a 90s kid. I'm an 80s baby and a 90s kid. And so it's just crazy. Not only that, people around me that I know, that I've corresponded with, all this, man. Like, I really feel like things are happening, man. And we have to really discover our purpose. Life is not about working a lot. Life is not about life is not about all this other stuff, man. Life is about really finding your purpose, finding God, and through God, you'll find your purpose on this life. You can't find your purpose or discover your purpose on your own. God has to give that to you. God will give that to you. God will supply that for you. And so it's very, very, very much so important that we really make the main thing the main thing. You know, loving our family, and really like finding out what is my life purpose. Nipsey Hussle said it best. He said in one of his song lyrics, he said, "Find your purpose, or you're just wasting air." You know, like just living purposely and living life aimlessly with no goal in mind. It's not the deal, man. It's not the goal. And so, how do you find your purpose? You find your purpose by talking to the person who created you. You won't find it on your own. It's not going to be like something's going to knock you on your head and say, "This is my life's purpose." You have to really seek God for that. He created you. We are created things, you know. And I'm not trying to preach to y'all. I know I'm a minister. I'm an ordained minister, but I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just being real. How are you going to know your life purpose if you didn't give yourself your life? You didn't give yourself life. You're not here by, your will. Somebody created you, not your parents, right? Your parents were just vessels that God used. There's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you're still alive. Your life has purpose. And in order to find that out, you got to seek God out. He left us his word. He left us a Bible. He left us a life book. I call it a life cheat code, where all the cheat codes for life is in there in his word. And it's so important, man. So I'm discovering that more and more, man. As I get older, I'll be 38 this year by God's grace. And I don't want to live life purposely. I don't want to live life aimlessly, I don't want to just live for the day or live for money or be controlled by any other thing. I want to live life with purpose. And so when I leave this earth, I can feel like I fulfilled what he put me up here for. What am I here for? That's what you need to ask yourself. Why am I here? Am I here just to make money? Am I here just to have pleasure and just, YOLO, live life to its fullest? No, there's a purpose why I'm here. There's a purpose why I was created. There's babies that's been aborted, y'all. There are people who no longer here, but you are here for a reason. You didn't get aborted. Somebody might have intended for you to be aborted. You might have gotten in a bad car accident or something happened to you. You should have been dead right now, but you're not. Because your life has meaning, your life has purpose, each and every one of us. And yet it sounds very like I'm giving a motivational speech. It sounds very like motivational. But I'm not trying to be motivational. I'm trying to be real. And I'm speaking to myself as I speak to y'all. Like Nipsey said, find your purpose or you're wasting air. Do that. But don't do that alone. You gotta help. You gotta ask God for help. You gotta ask the person who made you, who created you, who put you here. Why am I here? What do you have for me to do? For us who know Christ, I know our ultimate goal is to glorify God. Our ultimate goal is to live like Jesus, who gave his life for the sake of others. We don't live just for ourselves. I know that sounds very, cliche, and I know that sounds good, because these taglines or these popular sayings out here, I forget what you call them. These phrases like, you got to do you. Nah, life ain't about that, man. When you do you, you end up lonely. Our life is supposed to be lived for others. So what is your purpose? How are you making somebody else's life better? I think that's what Will Smith said. He has a quote, and I'm paraphrasing, but it's basically saying that if you're not living life, if your life is not devoted to making somebody else's life better, then you're not doing nothing. You're living for nothing. If you're just living for yourself, you're not really living. And again, I'm just paraphrasing, but that's basically what he was saying. So that's it, y'all. I told you I wasn't gonna give you much. This is about 7 minutes long, but I hope you guys have a great day. I'll be coming to you weekly with Corey Unfiltered, sharing my story, sharing what God is doing in my life and the things I'm discovering and seeing. The thoughts that I'm challenging myself in. Yeah. I'm trying to grow, y'all. I'm trying to grow in all areas. I'm trying to humble myself and see that I'm not always right about everything. Most of the time, I'm not. But may we all be on this journey. May we all be on this journey to seek God and to learn more about life, because we're still breathing for a reason. You have purpose. Your life has purpose. Have a good week, y'all. Love you.